Hi, guys. Hello, how's everybody? And welcome back to my live session. So, as everybody knows from the title itself, that today I'm going to talk about my acne journey. So, when I was a kid, I really did not suffer through teenage acne problem, but I did not know that adult acne is worse. So, it's been a year and a half that I've been struggling with that. I have cystic acne problem, and there are multiple reasons for it. Adult acne has the causes are multiple. It could be hormonal, it could be an allergy reaction, it could be the creams that you're applying, it could be so many. There's so many factors that kind of affect the situation. So firstly, before I start, one thing, I am not a professional, so I'm not going to recommend anything. I'm just going to share my story and things that I applied or did that helped me through this. And it was all doctor prescribed. So anybody who's dealing with cystic acne or adult acne, please consult a doctor, because what happens is cystic acne causes even more infection because it gets burst and it spreads, it leaves marks. So you need to go to a doctor, get your tests done, see if it's because of some hormonal problem or a skin infection. It could be a bacterial infection. There's so many reasons, as I mentioned. So whatever I'm saying is just a lifestyle change that I did, and it helped me with my skin a lot. So firstly, I did go to an allopathy doctor. This was last year around March or April, and I started having a lot of acne over on my cheek, especially my chin, and I didn't know what to do. So first, I thought it was just like a maybe I'm breaking out because of the summers or season change, right? But it lasted way longer, and the acne, the pimples became very painful. That's when I went to the doctor. I started. They put me on a medication, and they gave me a long list of things that I couldn't eat. They started with dairy, bread, processed food, packaged juices, desserts, deep fried stuff, and a lot more. The list was like long. That did freak me out. I tried the medicine for I think 2.5 weeks, and it did not work for me. Why? Because the side effects were so bad that it was making me feel sick. I was drowsy. I had a bad stomach. So I needed an alternative to this problem where I can treat it but not feel so sick all the time. So then I switched to homeopathy, and this doctor has been in my family for I think over 40 years now. 40. So it was before this, it was his father, and then he took over. And my first homeopathy medicine was given by him. I was like a newborn baby, and I took my medicines from him. So I kind of trusted that doctor, and then I finally went and showed him my problems. The first thing he told me was it's absolutely okay to eat whatever you want, but in moderation. Second thing, he said it's fine unless and until your allergies are very obvious. For example, I'm eating mushroom and my mouth is drying, or I'm getting like so allergy reaction is mostly instant. What he told me. So he said like I don't think it's an allergy reaction. It is because of bad stomach or whatever I'm eating is definitely reflecting on my skin. Now the thing was, first thing, skincare and skin treatments take longer. There is nothing called an overnight miracle. So if you think that you will have your medicine within a week, you'll see like a drastic change. It's not going to happen. So I started my medication. Now with homeopathy, homeopathy is even slower than allopathy. Allopathy is when I went to my allopathy doctor, he told me it'll take minimum 6 months to treat this problem. My homeopathy doctor told me, have patience, it will take time. And I didn't have my skin was clear by this January, and I started his medication in like June last year. So it took me I think May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan, 9 months. 9 months where my cheeks were better. I had zits, one or two zits here and there. It will obviously it'll come. I mean, especially when I'm every month around my days, I'll get one or two for sure. But other than that, the cystic acne, it stopped. Now when it comes to my lifestyle change, I was definitely doing that. First thing he told me was throw away all the products, because right now my skin is so sensitive that anything that I'm applying might not help. So I went on a 3 product skincare routine, which was morning and night plus my sunscreen. So it was just washing your face, toning your face, and applying a moisturizer. In the daytime, sunscreen. That's all. No night creams, no retinols, no serums, no vitamin C, nothing. What I was doing was I was using Cetaphil or Episoft. These were the two face washes that were recommended to me by my doctor, the allopathy doctor, the skin doctor, dermatologist, and I was using Parasoft cream, which is so mild, it's as mild as a baby cream. And as toner, I was using Neutrogena or any of these Sesderma and something I don't remember because I've changed my toner now. So something that was again given to me by my doctor. These were the only three things I was using, and I was using Avene or the Episoft, Parasoft sunscreen that I used to apply in the morning. Now the lifestyle change that I did, which he told me first, adequate amount of water. Second, workout every day. Every day. When I say workout, I'm not talking about weights. I'm not talking about push ups and crunches. I'm talking some sort of movement. Go for a walk, go for a jog. He told me your body needs to flush out the toxins. You need to sweat it out. Also, what you eat needs proper digestion. If you don't digest your food properly, it will cause acidity, it will cause bad stomach. I also have a very weak stomach, which also causes acne on my face. Now, these were a few things that I did. Second, he told me, I did not know this, coffee. Coffee is really bad for health and it's super, super bad for your skin. He told me you can have tea if you want to, but try and avoid coffee as much as you can. Maybe a cup a day is okay, but more than that, I will have breakouts because coffee is it causes a lot of inflammation on your face, and if you're already breaking out and if you have sensitive skin, it's not good for you. So that is one thing that I eliminated from my diet for sure. I reduced my dairy products in terms of I was having curd because it's fermented, so it's not so bad. But dairy in terms of having milk, milkshakes, even with my cereals, I take very little milk. Or you can, I mean, he didn't tell me to switch to almond or soy. He said it's your call. But I was having normal, regular milk, but I was having very little milk with my cereal. That helped a lot. I could see the difference. So these were a few things and these were a few changes that I made to my lifestyle, and I swear to God it did help me. Now it's been 2 3 months that I have a proper routine, but I patch test all the products that I use, and I'm slowly and gradually making my skin used to things. Now, one product that I've added in my skincare is a retinoid emulsion, which is from the ordinary. It's mild, but it's retinoid because I'm approaching 30s. I don't want to have fine line problems. I want to use something which is going to prevent aging on my skin, early aging on my skin. So that is one product that I tried. Again, I when I add any new product in my skincare, I do not add more than one product or two products. So what happens is I can see how my skin is accepting it, or how is my skin reacting to a particular product, and this will take a week or two minimum. If that product's making you break out, if that product's making your face dry, there's so many factors. So that's another tip. If you are planning to add a product, only add one product to your trustworthy routine, because only then you can tell what is the difference, what's working, what's not working. Because if you add too many products, you don't know which one's not working for you. So that's how I started adding a few products in my routine. Now this is pretty much what I did with my lifestyle. Now, second thing, especially acne on your face, being in front of the camera every day, it becomes very, very difficult. Acne doesn't only take a toll on you physically, but it also affects you emotionally. There came a point where my face was full of acne, both my cheeks, my forehead, and it was terrible. I was very sad. It was affecting me. But what we need to know is first, it really doesn't matter. It is absolutely okay. It's treatable, so we don't have to stress about it. Stress also causes a lot of breaking out, so do not stress. It's absolutely okay. Go to a doctor, work on it, make sure you're applying everything that your doctor has asked you to eat, or apply whatever cream that the doctor has given you. Follow it. It will take time. It is a long process, so hold yourself and be positive. I was going in front of the camera. I was told not to touch makeup for at least 2 months, and my cheeks were full, so I wasn't concealing my cheeks. And I could see that when I was sitting, I would just do eye makeup, put a loud lip color, and I would just try to like hide it, like not make this the attempt, like I would try and do a heavy eye makeup or like a loud lip so that people, get a little distracted and don't pay attention to my cheeks. And then After a point, I realized, especially when I read the comments, that why was I trying to hide it? It's absolutely normal. It's just adult acne. It can happen to anyone, and I'm working on it. It is going to get treated. So why am I so shy? And I would personally like to thank all of you people, because when I read the comments, they were amazing. People just said, "Oh my God, don't worry. You're going through acne. We can see it. It's nice. It's okay. You're sitting in front of the camera without makeup, which is brilliant." My workplace, on that for that matter, did not force me. I was not completely decked up when I was in front of the camera, and they were absolutely okay about it, being supportive about it. So, and people made it so normal that it's fine. It's almost like having a fracture and you're in front of the camera wearing a cast. So it's as normal as that. So don't let this affect you. It's absolutely okay. It doesn't make you look any less or any better. It's absolutely fine. So be very calm, be very patient, try and work on yourself, try and work on your lifestyle, eat well, drink a lot water, and work out some sort of workout, and definitely go to a doctor, and definitely get this treated. One last thing that I would like to say is sunscreen. It's very, very important to apply sunscreen even when you're home. Daytime, you don't want, especially what happens is when you have cystic acne, you have a lot of open pores. You don't want your face to um, basically sun rays are extremely harmful, so you need to apply your sunscreen. It's very important in the morning, even when you're home stepping out, of course you need to, and if you can, reapply it every 3-4 hours. Wash your face, cleanse your face, and then with your moisturizer add a little bit of sunscreen, and apply it. I used to carry my moisturizer, my cleanser, and my sunscreen in my bag every time without fault. And I would like to cleanse my face twice or thrice a day, which is very important, especially because of that you don't want your infection to get worse. Saying that, another thing that I recently got to know, which actually helped, is cutting down on your sugar. Um, I think you guys can go and check out that entire video that I had with the dermatologist. It's on POPxo Beauty. She said that any form of sugar, brown sugar, white sugar, it causes inflammation on your skin, and sugar is another reason that you might break out a lot. So of course you'll have to go to the doctor to tell you if it's for you need to, but I'm very, very sure this is one thing. Like, both my doctors, homeopathy and my allopathy doctor, they both told me the same thing: to cut down on my sugar intake, try and have less sugar. uh, I'm a person who doesn't have a sweet tooth, so I got lucky. I mean, I only have sugar in my tea, which is mostly black tea. I love black tea. I don't drink coffee, as I said. So, and it does help. I could see the difference. My face feels nicer. It's clearer, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I had a time where I was extremely down. I was very, very conscious about myself, but it also taught me that it doesn't matter. I mean, how you look is so secondary. Me as a person, if I'm confident and I know exactly where I'm going and what I'm doing, I don't care what people think. Also, it's a request. I know I have dealt with people like these in last 1 year. Don't point it out and make it obvious. Like, I remember I was shooting outdoors, and this receptionist, she just saw me and she said, "Oh," and she made that face. So I was like, "Dude, why?" And she just stopped me and she said, "Oh, acne ho gaya hai aapko. You should go to a doctor." Firstly, don't make that face. And it's not like, what's so disgusting about it. Second, I am going to the doctor. I'm not stupid. So please, if free ka consultancy mat do. It does affect you, and I did not appreciate that. So be nice to people. Be, if you want to help them, be polite. Like, okay, I know a dermatologist. Do you want to? Are you going to a dermatologist? Would you need me to tell you this friend of mine was suffering through XYZ, or cystic acne, or whatever acne problem, adult acne problem, and this doctor really helped her, the skin looks better. If you don't have anything helpful to offer, please don't make the other person feel horrible, because they're already fighting that. Every time you stand in front of the mirror, you see your face, it does bother you. So be nice to people. And guys, I'm telling you, everything's going to get better. It does get better. Just have patience. It takes time. And yes, first and foremost, we need to work on our lifestyle. Once you have a healthy lifestyle, it will become a lot easier. What you eat is what you see on your face. That's for a fact. So yeah, that's pretty much my journey. This was it, and I'm not going to say I have the best skin right now. I do have like one here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's still coming because summer it breaks out. I really can't help it. But now I know exactly what to do and how to treat it, and it doesn't affect me so much. So yeah, that's about it. I hope this was a little informational, and that's about it, guys. I hope you have a good day. Bye. Thanks for joining the session.